Resurrected Garage, and this is our 60-something Catalina. We actually made a video of it earlier, but we lost the footage. Thanks, GoPro. This video is going to be the first one that we did. It's actually going to be a long video showing from start to finish how we get the Catalina running and going again. So be prepared to get in your comfy recliner and have some fun watching it. Under the hood action. It has a 389 on there with a tiny little carburetor. We do have an intake and another carburetor we're going to switch out, so that'll be better. I'm going to show you guys the interior. So this is the interior of the car. It has not been cleaned or anything at all. This is exactly like we found it. We're going to be going through and cleaning the interior as time goes on. Here's the back seat. Come around the back. There's lots of old remaining rust, mildew. That should come off, hopefully, with some good pressure.
Alright, so we're going to see if we have ignition hot on this wire, trying to figure out which wire goes to the coil, because it has no hot on it. It's got the small wire going to the distributor, but not the other one. And I have a wire that's broken, so I think that's going to be it. But you go turn the ignition on and let me see if this comes hot. Don't go to start, just turn it on. Alright, turn it back off. That's it. You can get out. You can continue recording. We're going to crimp an end on that and install. I got another set of those fancy Taylor ignition wires in the house. We might use those. What is the weird noise?
The battery.
Oh, yeah. All right, reach in there and spin the car over. You can go all the way. Let me see this. Just spin the car over. We're gonna check and see if we have spark at the coil. Doubtful that we will. Probably gonna have to sand the points. All right, you good. We're gonna do a brief check on the coil to see if it is capable of firing. Turn the switch back on. Yep, the coil is good. You see the spark there and the spark on the spark plug. So if we get points working, we will have spark, and then we can worry about fuel. So I pulled the distributor cap, and it appears to be slightly full of leaves and other substances. And the points are, I don't know if you can see that on camera. The points look absolutely terrible. I don't think I can get a focus of that. Maybe there. Anyway, they look awful. We're gonna sand them and see what happens. So we have spark. I'm going to blow the carburetor out very briefly. I have a 4-barrel intake and a Holly for this. So I'm just trying to see if the engine is good right now. So I'm gonna blow this thing out and see if it will like plug the giant open hole in the intake. If it does that, I'm pretty happy. So. Sure there's no dirt dauber nest or other unfortunate things living in it. There is a lot of acorns in it. I should probably remove those.
You don't have to remove the acorns, but it helps.
You don't want to walnut blast the inside of the engine?
Not really. They fell to the bottom. Alright. That is much cleaner. Ish. It's freed up and might be working. I love that all the linkages are like not hooked up at all. I'm sure there's no reason at all for that. All right, we're going to install it. Just go back. I need a gasket.
There's still a bucket at the shop. So there is still a big bucket at the shop. Maybe 20.
Ish.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that that gasket fits this. Not sure what that shape is. I believe that is an aftermarket temperature gauge thing. I was gonna make an honest effort to plug up all the vacuum leaks. Let's see how that goes. spacer. Alright, 2 bolts is enough to test fire. I have very little faith that this is actually going to work. That ain't gonna work. Are you gonna try to like spark plugs and then try to like
Yeah, I think I'll try spark plugs and
see if it will like
flammable fluids.
give life?
Yeah.
I did it like 3D cans of brake cleaner.
Okay.
How about ether too?
Nice. Ether might be better for trying to make
Yes.
sure. And
When I was at the store last night, I was like, I'm going to purchase a plethora of things just to make cars go.
yeah. Yeah, since that is kind of what we do here,
Yeah.
seems fairly logical.
Gotta break out my Hank Hill Pocket WD-40.
Keep that on your belt.
Yes. I use that to lube my larger can. There's one line. Are you like even kind of paying attention to what you're filming?
Yeah. Maybe that'll work. This is tragic.
try to get this stupid thing on. This is dumb. I've got a very large vacuum leak, and I can't get this stupid threaded thing to go on. The end of it is bent wrong. I ain't gonna put this on unless I can get it. Straighter. I don't know, but just see if it'll run without that. It's annoying. So I don't know that it's actually going to start. It may spit back and catch on fire. That would make good video. Yeah, just spin it over and see what happens. Alright, hold on. Alright, try it again. Alright, hold on. I want to check the oil in this. I forgot to do that. Because there's no oil on the stick. She dry. We should probably put some oil in it. Yeah, it did. This car will totally run. It's got to have a little bit of oil in it, but I want to add some more. I wonder if I have an oil filter for a Pontiac in my box of filters.
How much of the oil is water?
How much of the oil is oil? That is the sludgiest, nastiest oil.
That's gross.
That is thick. That is thick boy oil. I guess while that's draining, I can go see if I have a filter. If I don't have a filter, I'm just going to put it back together. At least it'll have fresh oil. So we're going to spin her over again. I got some fresh oil in it. We're going to see if it will take off and do running things. All right. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I got wires laying in and everything. All right, you're good. That sounds terrible. It either doesn't have oil pressure yet or it's got major rod knock, and that's why it was parked. All right, let's let it sit here a second and we'll go again. See if it'll ever like build oil pressure and shut up. That's probably why it was parked.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that doesn't.
I wish you would stay in the car when you start it, so you could shut it back off quickly.
I do that because I can't hear when I'm in it.
Is it in park or neutral or something other than? No, it was in drive. That's good for it. Transmission probably doesn't work either. All right, start it again. I can't believe how long it ran on like that little bit of brake cleaner.
You must have a wire off or something.
Try it again. You got dash lights?
I just have it. Yeah.
But it doesn't start.
Yeah.
Park neutral safety switch is D. Let me get in there a second. Because we had it in a different. That may be why Jesse said the wiring was messed up.
It's snowing.
All right. I love how like rattly it is, but it doesn't smoke.
It's smelling awful. That's weird.
All right, start it again. The fan's hitting the fan shroud because there's no radiator in it. Start it again. Start it again. Start it again. Start it again. Go. Keep going. All right, so I'm going to say that that is a trash engine. So I've tied the fan backs to make less noise there. We're going to see how, I know it's still going to be noisy, but we're just going to see what happens. So I was looking for the very aggressive rattle that I kept thinking was a rod knock. I took the belts off, it's still there. I crawled under the car and I think it's got something hitting the flywheel cover. I'm going to crawl under here and let her start it and let y'all hear it, but it seems to be coming from the flywheel cover area. Start it for a second. We're going to remove that cover. I took the cover off and we have a very good witness mark on the converter. And if we slide under the car, there is a witness mark on the balance weight for the torque converter. So that is, I'm almost 100% positive, the source of the noise. We're going to start it now and find out for sure. Start it now. Beautiful, no noise. So after discovering what the noise was, I'm dedicated to putting a little more time and effort into this. I took the crusty old fuel pump off and installed a new one. Ran a new fuel line to the carburetor. We're gonna see if it'll run off the tank instead of off my little one more gas tank. So we're gonna start this thing again and see if it'll pump fuel and actually run. This thing's running like a sewing machine.